The Embassy of France in Ethiopia, in collaboration with Ethiopian civil society organizations, is contributing to the fight against women and girls in Ethiopia, and this throughout a 2-year program launched in March 8, 2021. Currently, 19 projects in 8 different regions and Addis Abeba are being implemented by CSOs within this program, funded up to 850,000 euros. The objectives are to fight gender-based violence, to empower Ethiopian CSOs, and to foster their participation in the development of the country. It addresses the different forms of violence against women and girls, such as physical, sexual, and psychological violence, along with harmful traditional practices like early and/or forced marriage, female genital mutilation, and mingi practices. The program covers operational activities focusing on the victims. Our partner organizations, IFSO in Addis Abeba, Gamis Association in Gawani, Afar region, or Eureka in Arba Minch, have conducted activities for the rehabilitation and reintegration of sexually abused girls and welcome them in their shelters. They also provide income-generating activity trainings for the families of survivors.
Under WAY project, we have 3 components. The first component is Response 1, and we are trying to reach GBV survivors through that. And we established a safe house in our Minch in a Gamu zone area, and we reached around more than 50 beneficiaries. The other components we have, it's a prevention one, and under prevention we have 2 different target groups. The first target group is the students, the school-age children, and we do awareness raising in schools. And under that, we reached more than 600 children.
In Omo, our partner organization, Omo Morning Star Children, manages a shelter for girls in Turmi. It fights female genital mutilations and the mingi practice consisting of newborn killing and forced abortion. In Amhara region, the Orthodox Church is working in collaboration with local administrations and justice systems to strengthen the reporting of early and forced marriages. Another association, Boro SDA, has established women-centered minority rights watch groups by working with local schools and women organizations.
1,500 of them are human rights defenders, civil society organizations, decision makers, religious and community representatives. These are what you call they are direct beneficiaries. There are more than 37,000 indirect beneficiaries. These are the local and national government bodies and the others.
In Tigray, the organization Daughters of Charity trained a core group on mental health and trauma healing for victims. Another association, Moms for Moms, is supporting a safe house, a stop center, and advocating on sexual gender-based violence in Mekelle. In Awasas Industrial Park, our partner Bitco is working on the development of a reporting system for the workers on sexual harassment and violence. In Addis Abeba, a project implemented by N4ED is aimed at mapping the different service providers for GBV victims in order to improve the service access and also to conduct advocacy campaigns.
We have about 300 households, which is about 1,000 individuals, because in the same family we address the mother, the father, and at least 1 child. Through the PISCCA program, we have been able to include 225 households, which shows that the PISCCA program has enabled us to really take our program to scale.
Religious leaders, men, communities have been associated to advocacy activities on harmful traditional practices and other types of gender-based violence as key stakeholders for the success of the awareness-raising campaigns. Everyone is concerned and must be part of it.
For example, the last FGM forum that we did, we came up that the problem with this growing and keeping FGM is men, because they don't want to marry a non-FGM girl, and that affects her, affects the community.
My perception of the condition of women in Ethiopia is of course influenced by the settings where we work and also where I live, which is the urban setting, which is a melting spot of every type of situation. We can encounter women that are fully emancipated and who can ask for their rights, who are highly educated and or who are also in leadership positions. I can name several examples, such as our president, the president of the Federal Supreme Court, ministers, huge names in the business sector, but also the staff and the volunteers with whom I work on a daily basis. But at the same time, there are a majority of women who are crushed under the weight of poverty and who live under the full control of their household, of their husbands. Most of the time, these women don't have income, they stay at home, raise their children, and don't have any bargaining power in their household. Most of the time, this is because these women are not educated or have stopped school at an early age due to marriage or migration to the city.
በዛ ላይ እንደሚታወቀው የአፋር ማህበረሰብ በተለይ ሴት ልጆች ወደ ትምህርት የመምጣት እድላቸው በጣም ጠባብ ነው። ለዚህ ሁሉ መንስኤው ራሱ ይሄ የጾታን መሰረት ያደረገ ሴቶች ላይ የሚፈጸም ጥቃት እንደ ችግር የሚነሳ ነው። የትምህርት አገልግሎትም አክሰሱን ያን ያክል በቂ ስላልሆነ በትምህርት ምክንያት አንዳንድ አካባቢ ላይ ርቀውም ሲሄዱ ለእንደዚህ አይነት ችግሮች ተጋላጭ ይሆናሉና እንደ ትልቅ ሴቶች ወደሚፈልገው ደረጃ ለለውጥ እንዳይበቁ ወደ ትምህርትም እንዳይመጡ ኢኮኖሚካሊ የተሻለ ደረጃ እንዳይደርሱ ብዙ ቻሌንጅ የሚፈጥረው ይሄ SGBV የምንለው ነው የሚል እምነት አለኝ እንደኔ ማለት ነው።
During the implementation period, the French embassy really supported us. Whenever we have some challenge, we contacted the teams, the French embassy team, and they were always constructive when they give us some ideas. And their main focus is always on how to better support how to reach to the beneficiaries, how to really target directly the beneficiaries. So it was really helpful. So for that, on behalf of Eureka, I would honestly, sincerely, I would like to say thank you to the French embassy.
They have provided us different trainings, especially in the areas of trauma, healing and management. So because of the experiences we have gained the PISCCA project, also we are enabled to develop different project proposals. As a result, we have again through the capacity we have gained from PISCCA project, we have gained one additional project from NRC. So I would like to once again thank you PISCCA.